sorry for missing out on yesterday's stream. I just had way too many other things to focus on and all that, and kind of had to set the games aside for a little bit just to catch up. All right, with that, I think we're ready to advance on to the next step. My original plan actually was to go along and get working on my mob farms that I've got going out here. Upgrade basically my passive one, make it a lot beefier, while at the same time sort of adding a little bit of an ice farm on there. Uh, but while I've been wandering around the Nether, I noticed that a lot of other players on Setosis, in fact, pretty much everybody else, is not taking advantage of ice in order to actually create their Nether things and all that, which is kind of strange since ice is really sort of like the fastest way to get around within Minecraft's Nether, and Minecraft in general. So yeah, I was kind of like, okay, well, this kind of stinks. And I mean, to some extent, I also didn't want people coming over to my spot and farming on my iceberg. So I'm like, okay, let me fire something off to the servers about, hey, let's get some sort of public ice farm going. And the response was actually quite great. One person actually jumped in, a pro loafer, jumped in and did a fair bit of work and actually has sort of a preliminary ice farm up and going, which is awesome. Mempo also, who quite generously gave me a bunch of lapis lazuli in return for some bone, for instance, also dropped off some supplies over there too. So the thing for me to basically do is sit down and actually start building things. And I've got two basic farms in mind. The first one is what I sort of consider a fairly passive farm. The idea here is basically there's nothing automated about it. It just simply gathers all the. You've simply got all the water sort of sitting in one spot. It will freeze over enough time, and eventually everything will be in place. Because these are waterlogged posts over there, an idea I got from ProLoafer, these will actually come in and replenish all the water that's over there. So these will never freeze, and anytime you come along and just sort of rip up all the ice itself, it's going to replenish itself. So it works out super good. One thing I am going to improve on a little bit though, with a lot of these farms you can't make them too big. I believe it's about 16 blocks on a side, simply because once you start doing that, distant parts are far away enough that mobs might actually spawn over there. And you can imagine if you're just farming like nuts, you don't want to have to stop in the middle of the night to be like, oh shoot, it's getting too dangerous, I can't do this anymore. You just want to keep on going, right? So I mean, one easy solution is basically just to limit farms to about 16 blocks in size and set up walls and all that so that it's not an issue when mobs start farming. They're not going to actually come onto the farm and break things up there. Which means, of course, throwing some sort of lights to sort of help keep things there. But, of course, very carefully. If you put your lights too close, what will happen is they'll basically melt the snow itself. So you've kind of got a really tricky balance for where you place, torches and such, and where you sort of set the ice itself. This farm right here is one I cooked up on my own, and it balances that really quite well. I found that basically by putting some glowstone about 4 blocks down underneath a layer of glass, you can then lay water on top, and the water will still freeze. Now, if you place the glowstone such that there's 3 blocks in between each glowstone itself, the light levels up there will be low enough that water can freeze into ice and will stay as ice. If it was actually off just by one, either A, the ice would not form, or B, would form and then immediately melt again, depending. But there's still enough light within there that it's not going to cause mobs to form. So this can actually be scaled to arbitrarily large sizes, and it'll still work. So I really like this farm here. Now, I don't know exactly what ProLoafer has. I've sort of looked at it on the overall map, but I haven't seen anything more detailed with it. So ProLoafer may have actually beaten me to something like this, which is great, But another cool thing about this basic design is players do not actually block the light. So I could actually set up like a mini base underneath here in this lit area where no mobs are going to spawn, and it's not going to interfere with anything. So people come in with another portal, hang out underneath here, and other people, they can watch above them through the glass as other people come along and farm. I think it's actually quite cool. That's not the only one, though. One thing that Mempo pointed out to me, oops, by the way, is that Ethos over on, oh, what was it? Hermitcraft, the Hermitcraft server, has set up actually a really nice sort of semi-automated ice farm. The idea basically is that you've got sort of like a series of pistons, a mixture of sticky pistons at the far back over here, along with just some normal pistons right here. And periodically they come along, and if there's any ice up there, they will actually shove it down and form these nice little icicles. You know, it's quite attractive overall. And it turns out it's, you know, actually pretty easy to set up. I went and built it on a private world of mine, of course, and so I've got this nice template to work from. In my case, I'm following very closely to Ethos' original design. I was using ice for a lot of these things here. I suspect Ethos was actually using packed ice, probably because it actually works better with the redstone and all that. Like, I found I could not actually power these secondary pistons right here unless I switched from ice to stone for that. Maybe packed ice will give me better response overall, but I think when I get there, basically I'll just make that like a line of dirt or something like that. Go from there. And, you know, I've got all the basic heights worked out. If I make it so that the base of the pistons to the ground is exactly 13 blocks high, that will basically be the limit of how far the pistons can push. So the blocks will basically stop there and not go any further. You know, if I drill down a little bit further, the ice is just going to sit there and not really do anything. Perfect for what we're trying to do. We're going to try and maximize just the amount of ice which is stored within these columns here. And of course, because it's redstone, I'm going to need a lot of redstone and resources and blah, blah, blah. But at least by using ice just around the sides there, that gives me, that actually allows me to use the passive ice farm to gather up a ton of building supplies and all that, and then use that on the outside for this proper ice farm here. And so you've actually got like one whole integrated ice block. Next thing, of course, would be to maybe, you know, make it attractive and all that. Ethos spent a fair bit of time working on their ice farm to try and make it look quite nice as well. I've got a different sort of aesthetic I want to try and go for, but same basic idea. That is my plan for these two farms. And so, no further ado, we should get going on there. Now, obviously, you can imagine this is a bit of a build, and it's quite a little ways away, so I'm going to have to go and gather up a few things. Also probably shuffle my inventory around a little bit too. Ton of wood. A quick farm. Adjustment on my side. Un momento. There we go. About that, just had to tweak the audios a little bit. Hopefully the audio is coming in fine on your side. Working good over here. And certainly every time I stream, I've actually got a nice little checklist of things to do to make sure everything works. And my debugging checklist showed that everything was working a-okay before, so it'd be good to go. That's okay, I need you necessarily all that close. Thank you. A shovel. Boom. I can't. Dirt block right here. Probably gonna have to jump up a bit, but alright, that little dirt block has been bugging me for... I'm almost self-sufficient. Alright, well. I am self-sufficient, sweet. Tree. Something actually I should take with me. Be really handy to have some trees that I can use for wood supplies over on that island, so divide my saplings in two. I'd actually be better off just sort of carting along the birch logs just by themselves. Back. That's good enough. Alright, now unfortunately, using this much glass is basically going to wipe out all the glass I got. So, right, stone blocks. Stash a bunch of these. Dirt, I should be getting a ton. Stash you back. Isolated one. This should be a pretty safe area, so I'm going to take all my full set of tools, especially since there's a good chance I'm going to have to dig down and find more materials, such as iron and redstone, to sort of replenish the build that I got there. As well, I'm going to need it. Okay, the red banners I'm going to have to get rid of. Do I have for white banners, though? Banners, okay. Enough to lay out, you know, any key things that I need to. Oh, my red banner's back though. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of glowstone. So you guys are all coming with me. Handy for defense. Home would be handy for, especially. Sticks I can always generate from planks, so not a big deal. Trapdoors I'm gonna have to store for now. But I will be back for you. Don't worry, your time is coming. Take a bunch of signs with me, since I do need them. Packed ice, actually I'm going to keep over here. What? Get rid of some of this fence. A ton of fence that I'm really not using. Don't plan on using anytime soon. Stack of stone, but I do want stairwells. I've only got like 60. I've only got like 30 of them. Insufficient. About 34. I think that's plenty. That's plenty. Dock on stone. Stone. Oh yes, where is all my redstone? Yes. All the redstone. Probably take some slime blocks with me. Caution? I can get rid of the maps. Go over here. Boat. I'll get one downstairs. I'm good for now. Where's that if I don't have a map? Alright, well if I get a crafting table, and Mempo did drop off some iron, I can then craft a map over there and use that to sort of help with my layout. That all set up. Technically I could sacrifice a compass, but I'm gonna try to not, quite frankly. Okay. Gonna take all my redstone or just some? Could leave some back here at least. That could stay. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with what I got right here. Torches back over here, food back there, slime ball get to the side. Alright. Glowstone. Oh, right, glass. That's what I keep forgetting. Yeah, I might as well empty this out. $11 for myself, just in case. Stacks of glass. Shoot. Major bow with me too. Good, good, good. Okay, and 2 spots free in case I run into something interesting. Also reminds me. Whole thing going. Nice. Did I forget to do? Of course. Enough time in the day to grind glass. Pretty much set. And that entire area over there that I'm going to be working on is basically just a mixture of dirt and sand, so no biggie overall. Sapling. Alright, since I believe I'm still the only one on the server, have a quick nap. Boat. Back and step this way. You know, bring out the big guns for that. Back in here. Ooh, water, right. At least 1 bucket, preferably 2. How am I gonna get room for all that? Sacrifice, what can I sacrifice? Stone, you go. There we go, 2 buckets of water. Alright. To the nether! Back. Passed already. All looking good. Especially once I pick up hook up my first home to my second one. Hi. Doing that. Ah. Especially once I hitch up my second home to my first one. I am going to have access to a ton of sand. And that ton of sand is going to give me a ton of glass. I need more glowstone, but as you can see, there's no glowstone kicking around here. So, yeah, I did work long and hard to get that glowstone in place, but yeah, I think I can live with that sacrifice. I can afford the sacrifice. Well, how's it going? Let's head to spawn. A sec, actually. Before I just jump straight to spawn. Well. Then, let's see if a closer connection. I know Mempo is right nearby it. Nope. Exactly in the wrong spot. And actually, wasn't there a hall of portals around here? Check the spot out. No, I don't think that's going in the right direction. Alright. There is a portal over there, but apparently it's somewhat jank according to the people who have taken it, so. Next best bet. Head to spawn and head south. Be a bit of a trip, but I think we can get away with it. We gotta follow along that rail for quite some ways. Sort of barely off to our right there. At some point, we should come across basically an icy biome. And that, as you can imagine, would be the perfect spot. Ah, dolphins. Yeah. Around here. Back up with you. Oh, maybe not. Alright. Tell you what, let's go back this way and go underneath. I know there's a couple of small islands kicking around here, but main path under here, there's just like some loose little islands that don't really block you in any significant way. Eye on that. Want to get a little bit further away from it. Really good to admire the dedication that created that rail link. I mean, my goodness. Tons of materials, tons of time, just laying that all out. A bit of magma? A bit of magma, actually. Well, there's sea cucumbers. A little bit of coral reefish stuff happening here. Get a bit too far away from it. Okay, right basic idea. Still got plenty of hours of daylight too. Oh, hey, dolphin. Oh, to the side. Some nice flowers sitting up there. Establish yourself. A dolphin that just flashed by? Away from there a little bit. There we go. A little ice island. Alright, now hopefully, little central area over here, there's going to be a bed. There we go. There's Prolofer's design right here. It's the bed area is just right down here. What's your setup? I wonder what that block is. Yeah, well. Base. There's another portal. Oh, no bed. What the heck? That's a bit disappointing. Alright. Guess what I first need to do is figure out just where exactly ground is. Forget. Okay. Sneak. Oh, protection makes quite a difference. Interesting, but box and big is this thing? Out. Alright. Decent mining area. Could be improved. Ground that I'm going to need 4 below it. That's the problem. I can't really do a lot of clearing out in the open. Mobs are hanging about here. Ugh, really should have brought some wool with me. So, I was told there's some goods kicking around here. Ah, there we go. Ah! Really not that safe at all. Okay, so what's in here, Mr. Chest? Nice. Crimson bricks. Go bed. So annoying if I can't. But mobs also don't show up. There's a non-trivial chance that hanging around on here. Case. Alas, since I do not have any shears, pop them in the nose, but horrible. Ah, nice. Alright. Have any room? No. You know what? Silk? Yeah, that's my silk. Switch you up for Daily Miner. Get building something. Perfect. Just. Alright. Stash some things in here. I guess if the top level is a little bit too dangerous right now, I'm just gonna have to work on my mining. Oh darn, I'm gonna have to get a little bit more redstone for myself. Them. Now then. Oh, I don't. Alright. Get ourselves a furnace going. Mills in there. That's a coming. Okay, can't get too deep then. Yes, this will just be a 3. Worried about iron? Guess that's not much of a concern anymore. You're gonna need a little coal there. Gotta put my bow. That, buddy. Think I'm gonna give you the satisfaction. Alright. Thumbs up. Who's coming? Oh, free snow. Thank you. Torch, why not? A few more of those. Iron kicking around here, though. You're in line. You get. I don't need it yet. Gonna be around here. Former zombie. Go looking for some other chest, because there's gotta be a little bit more than just this. Limpo did say they left me some iron, so something kicking around here. Yeah, no, I don't think that's it. C'est la vie. Oh. A lot of conditioning to do here. Ow. Come on, if I do. Just one iron. Oh, come on. Not used to a shovel this powerful. Alright, let's have a snack. Here though. Stone blocks is stone blocks, I guess. Mercy. Turn you into... Oh. Must just be these four, yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be needing this for construction. Ooh, we too, nice. Stone, now let's construct a compass. I need paper though, shoot. That's not so good. What? Alright, give me a moment. Let's see what's happening here. Alright, whatever it was, it apparently resolved itself within milliseconds, so... Let's go! Oh. Flash. Oh, you got in there, but okay. Dirt, I'm definitely gonna want. Back for no. I'm gonna go out, grab me some paper. Wait. Who are you? Oh. All I need is you guys to grow 1 block. And then I need 3 of you to grow 1 block. Guess in the meantime, let's stock up, shall we? Look like you're gonna come after all. Huh. Here's all I need. You can come along and just sit to yourself. Here. And get ourselves a little paper. Fortunately, not enough to create a proper map. I think a map is... Yeah, no, you need 9 paper, so... 3 more harvests. Probably should have left that out there, but whatever. Alright. Okay, so let's switch back to mining. The fire though, thank goodness. Gesundheit. Time for holding. Work on getting silk touch on this thing. Great. Back up a little bit just in case. Oh, and then there's some iron just above my head. Find out. I can afford to lose a little call. Better idea. But I'm not doing a lot of math. At this point, it actually makes more sense. How's that? Just 4? Five. Be long enough to back. That long though. What do I got for blocks? They're right to patch this up. Like that. Five. You actually turn around point. You were just plus. Alright, but we got pickaxes like this, you know. Goldie's turn to shine. Well, I need not worry about my coal supplies. Five. You're iron. Nice. Used to being this lucky with iron. I don't get stabbed in the back by some sort of tool. There we go. Got a little bit of ice. Very much sound. Very handy for converting you later on into glass. Worry about missing glass, and then all of a sudden. But now, how the heck drill all this out? It doesn't feel. I mean, I wanted to actually build sort of like a second ice farm here, but a lot of sense. Honestly, I think the plan originally was to. Plan originally was to build a basic ice farm, but quite frankly, I mean, between these two, I think I'm pretty good to go. Oh, okay, I can think of one improvement. I'll sign it back there. Signs. Stitch. Sand. I'll need all that. Just throw some of that back. Cobblestone, sure. And a cooking. Alright. Build ourselves a better landing spot for this. Hey, no, I didn't want that. Okay. One. Oh, there. Now you can quite literally just walk straight in and farm away. That's good. Down. Floodgates! You drifting off to? Nice there. Good. Leftovers here. And no, let's... I do not. See, that really needs to be completed. Just sitting there. Sound on me? Sound. You're still right next to the water, though. Why are you not growing up? Maybe I'm just impatient. Maybe. See that there's a ton of rain sitting over here. All I really gotta do, find a spot where it rains rather than freezes. Throw down a ton of sand. Go. Go. You got a much better home. Phantoms are gonna be fun. Get shaven. Boy. No. That other farm has a problem still. Needs a much better collection of fences around it. Well, I mean, I got no shortage of fences. You guys come over here. Merci. Stack of sand just to keep you happy. Alright, so I got my fences. Torch is kind of terrible. Comes to blocking off corner, so. Alright, let's lay out some torches. Will definitely help keep the mobs at bay. Should feel more systematic about it. Wow. Ooh. Right time. Phantoms will show. But on that ground. Dirt. Spiders from sneaking in. Well, jump around. Boxes of someone. Okay. So this is not big enough that it actually start to get mobs forming. Oh. You can hit me with an ice block, huh? That's your plan, eh? Bravo for that. I know, this is a desperate need for improvement. Sneaking in. Good go. Alright. What? I said this basic farm was done. Ah, we can improve this. Lock this on. Okay. Obviously, this needs a lot of improvement. Mercy. Okay. Golden boots. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Filled with. Alright. I'm stuck inside here then until gone. Oh. Oh god, rotten flesh. Why? One of the most useless items in the game. I don't know what's up with it. What else was that? Alright. Five. X. Perfect. Decide yes. Make a nice filler. Five. Five. Perfect. Oops, I should get back up. I want some nasty spawning and coming in. Right there. Holding your turn to shot. Goal. Sure, I'm gonna need a lot for torches and smelting, so let's be greedy, shall we? There. I think I need my fences right now. Oh. Yeah, you haven't. Yes. Next choice. Much as I love my... There we go. Much as I love my stone cutter. Better grow, buddy. Counting on you. Glowstone. Why am I not mining? What's wrong with me? Okay, you go in there. You come out. And what else? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot. So, andesites, dirt, nether warp block. Care about snow can go. Holes. I'm gonna need my birch signs. Nice. Stacks of you. Granite and stair. What do I need though? Okay. Back to work on this far side. Upgrading it from my original design to from the current design up to my original. Yeah, I said I was going to be done with that, but you know. No, don't toss it. Again. Wax, okay. Let's move. Ah, crap. Alright, you guys are all blocked in temporarily. You're just a shadow. Got a hole through here. Warped, okay. Yes, perfect. Here. Alright, we dance a little bit. Oh, dancing done. Alright, light too. Alright. Oak can sit. Not my... Over there. Lay some of this down. And I am gonna have to go down a little bit further. How far down am I? Dodge pretty quick. Perfect. do then the flint. You guys can ditch. Time to run. Please. Right. Annoying. Alright, glass can go back. Back. Board could go back. Alright. Back at my... Up on time too. Would have gone better if I'd had some iron there, but also I'm sort of making things up on the fly a little bit. Alright, so that's 9 down. 9 times 4 is 36. I was sitting at 64 above. Rounded down to about 62 minus 36 then. I'm at about y minus 26 then, which means if I want to get my proper mining layer, I've got to go down another 13 layers, which is the equivalent of 3 stairwells. Okay, so or, you know, I could actually go for all the iron that's just sitting around in here. Thought. Oh, Mr. Spidey. I think I'll be fine without the experience. Alright, so I got 6 iron. Not enough to make me go back upstairs, though. Alright. get some. Quick touch on our lady. Over. Back upstairs. Irony. Alright. Let's get a little bit more iron out of this. Oh. Let's throw some cobblestone down. Why not? Why not? Alright, one stair. Great. I forget to craft my torches. Yes. Well, now. A little bit. Good. Okay. Certainly that's a lot safer for me to deal with now. Cross with this, though. Oh, actually, yes. Cobblestone. Out. Stair number 2. It would get broken, sadly. Okay. Torch. This will be my last one. Hilarious it has to be so metal. Yeah, we got ourselves a source block right there. Also means it's going to get very dark very quickly. Five. Alright. Tidy this up a little bit. Not tidy this one up so bad. Yes! I was looking for you. Nice, I was hoping you'd show up. Oh, crap. Some of it, shoot. Alright. Source block. Perfect. Alright. Too bad. Lapis. A creeper. Ooh, no. Up there. Wow, that's quite the cavern. Sand or gravel actually up above. Oh, quite treacherous. Come back, please. Goldie. Wow, that is quite a coal. Fine. It's not before any lava comes along to spoil the mood. Thought so. Hold on. I have it closer on my hotbar, quite frankly. Cobblestone, that is. That's tons of coal, tons of lapis, and I'm pretty much out of time. So, tell you what, let's steer my way back up and call that a game. Okay. Cobble this in. I want to try and enforce myself to stay just above the lava layer. You can see how there's a very consistent pattern. The lava. It always seems to be right around here. Last thing I want to do is drill and get my feet exposed to that hot lava stuff. So, bye. Something like that will do. Oh. There, I can see. Perfect. Remember to give myself enough headroom. That was good enough for the stream. So, that will be it for the day. Sorry for not getting as much done as I figured, but A, figuring out what exactly needs to be done over there, and also not having the proper resources at hand kind of slowed me down. Alright, hopefully things will be a bit more productive next stream, and I shall be seeing you then.